Welcome back to another episode of Books and Banter. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Coral.
So even though we're in the middle of the school year, Coral and I have both recently read some books related to school, academic life, college admission scandals, And so Coral, what did you read?
So I read kind of an oldie but a goodie. Yeah. I mean, it's like 10 years old, but it feels old now. Yeah. But I read Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty, and if you haven't had a chance to read this one, you really should go back and read it because it is so good. It deserves all the hype that it gets, in my opinion. Because essentially this takes place in Australia. I know the TV show takes place in LA, but the book takes place in Australia. Liane Moriarty is Australian. Yeah. And basically something happened at the school's trivia night. Something bad. You may not know when you start the book, because the book, has lots of points of views. Mm-hmm. It kind of shuffles back and forth. But when you start the book, something happened at this school. And this is a pretty wealthy school. The people who live by tend to be upper class. So it's very dramatic. But, you've got all these point of views, but it really follows three of the moms of these kindergartners who are going into the school. You've got Madeline, and she is kind of like your classic, kind of a busybody, kind of overly involved type character. And then she's having issues because her oldest daughter from a previous relationship seems to be getting along a lot better with her stepmom versus Madeline, her birth mother. Then you've got Jane. Jane is new to town. She's a single mom, and she's kind of got this mysterious past going on, but she's kind of pulled right into the drama and the nonsense that is the school group cohort. And then finally you've got Celeste, and Celeste seems to be this kind of has it all together, lives this idyllic, perfect life. She's got these twin boys. Her husband is very wealthy. Like, she really has this perfect life. But the more you read, you realize she's hiding some darker secrets about her life as well. There's lots of twists in this book. It really keeps you guessing, and the show is very good. It has Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman and Shailene Woodley. It has a really great cast. The season 1 covers the book, and then I've never watched season 2, and I think there's going to be a season 3, and that's all just original, so I don't even know what's going on there. So if you like the book, you've got a great TV show to watch. But it's really fun. It's just one of those books that you're just I have to know what happens. Yeah. I have to keep reading. And the book is available in print and audiobook and ebook on Libby, but we also have the DVD of season 1 and 2 if you wanted to read and compare to the show.
Nice. So my book actually seems kind of similar to yours, or at least similar themes. It's called Girls with Bright Futures by Tracy Dobmeyer, and it's about three mothers, and so it's college admissions season at Seattle's Elliott Bay Academy, very prestigious school in the area, and the parents, they all find out that Stanford has decided they are going to only allot one spot to an EBA student for the next semester, or the upcoming college semester. So we follow three mothers who are just all dead set on getting their daughters into Stanford. You have Alicia, who is a tech giant, and she's rich, and she is determined. She went to Stanford, so she's determined that her daughter Brooke will also go to Stanford. Brooke is an average student, and she's really ambivalent about Stanford. Her mom wants it, but she's just And then you have Kelly, who is also a Stanford alum, and she leverages her PTA influence to try and get her and insider knowledge to try and get her daughter, Chrissy, who's really high-strung, also into Stanford. And then you have Marin, who is Alicia's assistant, and she's single, she's not wealthy, so she's kind of, it's kind of hard for her to go up against, compete against these wealthier mothers. But her daughter, Winnie, is at the top of her class. And also there's an added factor, Winnie and Brooke used to be best friends, but then they've kind of drifted apart. And then there's an added complication that Alicia had promised Marin that she would pay Winnie's college tuition. But now Marin is wondering, will Alicia still do that if when he gets into Stanford, takes Brooke's spot. Anyway, and then days before the applications are due, one girl suffers an accident. But was it an accident? Read the book to find out. So this came out in 2021, so it was a couple years after that college admission scandal involving Hollywood actors. And so I just thought this was a really engaging, gripping story. I think I'm like, wow, seems like college admissions is really cutthroat. And I know this is fictional, but it seems like there's all of these basis in reality. So I really enjoyed this. And one of the reviews that I read said that it's like Real Housewives meets Big Little Lies. So, if you're a fan of either one of those, maybe check this one out. And it is available in print, ebook, and e-audio on both Libby and Hoopla. So lots of options for this one.
Yeah, it looks like we've got you covered from kindergarten to 12th
Exactly,
grade here.
yeah.
We've got the
Both
full
ends of the
range
spectrum,
here.
Yeah.
But of course, we know that not every book is for everyone, so we encourage you to check the content warnings of these books prior to reading them. And if these aren't your style, please check out some other videos on our YouTube or just visit your local library and talk to a librarian. They would be so happy to help you. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye!